Welcome to the Vale, a rare bastion of civilization in a world recuperating after a terrible, centuries-long war. Though the battles ended 200 years ago, the land still recovers from this period of tumultuous strife and slavery. Join now the defenders of the Vale as they navigate a world riddled with opportunity and tragedy, all the while seeking glory, gold, and adventure.
So, where we left off, Phenelius had deciphered the giant Cool War mural and was on his way to the other corner. On his way, he walked in front of the mirror, thus triggering my trap card.
What? Shit! Wait, but Phenelius is the Dark Magician! Oh, wait, but it's weaker.
I think Gry's more of a dark magician than Phenelius is. Phenelius is like the cream-colored magician.
He's Dark Magician Grill.
No, though, seriously, though, there is a trap. Hold on a second.
Fuck!
Well, no, this whole time I've been like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait until they trigger my trap. Roll initiative, by the way.
Phenelius rolled a 14.
I swear to God, if I roll bad on this initiative again, I think my initiative is just cursed.
I got a
Ren rolled a
5.
15.
I got a total of 20.
Beazel.
Roland
I'm not
got
really bad at
a
reacting to things.
16.
Rabijan got a 5.
We're going to say Basha went back to the king.
Shit.
Yeah, we're good.
I told all of you not to touch mirrors, and what do? You touch mirrors.
Rabijan
No,
touched nothing.
He actually, nobody touched it. They just walked in front of it and altered the
You
reflex.
walked in front of it too close. You walked in front of it too closely.
We should have smashed the mirrors. Why do we never start with property damage?
By causing $30,000 worth of property damage.
Why are we so
Alright,
respectful?
The mirrors, as Phenelius walks in front of the mirrors, you guys hear, you feel magic. Like you feel, I like how they describe it in Bleach. You feel pressure increase in the room. For a brief moment, you smell grossness,
Nerd.
and then you hear. You just call me a nerd. You're literally playing my game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, like really?
Yeah, so you are a nerd.
So weird that Bresinger is all of a sudden rolling with disadvantage for life.
Wait, isn't anime about the otaku or something like that?
Yeah, he's
No.
a weeaboo.
Otaku on Titan.
Otaku
So-
on Titan.
Oh lord. Did somebody say tacos?
No.
Somebody
gonna
say
say
some weird
exactly that.
otakus.
All right. And then you hear yipping, and you see emerging from these, and they almost crawl like, think of the Ring, kind of how they crawl from the mirrors, and they come down and they all look at you. Fortunately, you guys have quick reflections, and I didn't want to do a surprise round. Basil,
So are they kobolds?
yes, they are kobolds.
Okay, I would like to.
I told you we were going to kill you with a fireball.
This one is called Gutter Snake.
I mean,
Get him.
fair.
That was unintentional, but that's awesome.
I'm gonna move to the two on my left. I have to say it and then take my hand off the thing and then move. And I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna move like in between them.
Bresinger,
sort of,
you
and
can't move
then
right now. It's not
start
your turn.
both.
Can go anywhere I want.
I'm gonna start hitting both. of them
Yeah.
and be like, where did these
Turn.
guys come from?
Are you punching him?
Yeah, I just had to find my character sheet by millions of tabs. So I'm gonna send. For now, I'm gonna send a punch each to both of them, and I'm gonna try and stunning strike both of them.
Okay.
That's just like my attack action. So the first one's a 17 for the left one, and the second one's a 14 for the right hand one.
They both hit.
Sick. They need to make Constitution saving throws versus 15. The left one takes 5 bludgeoning damage. The right one takes 9. And then my bonus action, I'm just gonna use my normal bonus action attack to attack the left one again. I'm not gonna flurry of blows it. That's a 25 to hit the left one again.
All right, that misses. I'm just kidding. It totally hits.
Shit! It's got reverse AC. So that one takes an extra 7 damage.
And that one dies. The one on the right looks very near death.
Oh, fuck.
So you've killed one.
Well, I feel kind of bad now. Before my turn ends, I'm gonna move down to those other two. There you go. I'm gonna move down to these two.
All right.
And then
And as
then
you
I
move
stop.
away, the one is going to make an attack at you.
I have mobility since I attacked it. It can't take opportunity attacks.
I don't care.
Shit!
Okay, it's your turn. All right, no, it's not your turn. Roland's turn.
Roland is going to cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff, which turns it into a magic weapon. So it's a casting time of a bonus action, and wood of a clever quarterstaff you're holding is imbued with nature's power for the duration. You can use the spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon, and the weapon's damage die becomes a d8. The weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already. The spell ends if I cast it again or if I let go of the weapon. So I'll have to make. I'm going to attack the one that's near the bottom of these two.
Okay.
And it'd be +8.
Oh, you don't have this. You don't have this macro. 15 hits.
Nope. All right, for 1d8 plus
It's just advanced role play.
or +7, it would be +7, but that's okay.
That still hits.
For 13 damage.
It dies. You hit it in the face and it falls down. Oh, and that's your turn because you're a druid. You only have one attack.
I was gonna say that I turn and look at the one that's still there, just with like no expression on my face, but just kind of like daring him after seeing what I did to his buddy.
Okay, and it's the kobold's turn. This kobold, weirdly enough, still looks like it just got punched in the face and is not doing nothing. Like it's frozen, with his cheek is still rippling from the impact. It looks like a John Woo movie.
Oh my god, I punched him through time.
You punched him through time.
That's fucked up.
And then I'm gonna go counterclockwise to the two that are gonna murder Basil, and one of them hit.
Tell me the damage, Doc.
6 piercing damage. Then we're
Okay,
gonna go to the one by Roland.
Alrighty.
16 hit.
It does not.
It reaches in to stab at you and fails. And then we're gonna go to the two by the casters. And both Gryboy and Phenilius get hit with 1. If 5 piercing damage is coming your way right now.
As a reaction, I would cast Shield.
Okay, and would that take your armor above?
It would make it 18.
All right, give me a percentile roll.
94.
Okay, you shield works. One of them rolled a 19, one of them rolled an 18. I guess actually no, it doesn't matter. Both of them with
Yeah.
attack rolled, and one got an 18 and one got a 19. They have advantage because they're right next to each other. Do you see what I have the rolls?
Yes.
So if you want to, I will let you uncast shield this one time, because the rolls are right there, and you can see that they would, with your shield, it wouldn't be enough.
No, Phenilius wouldn't know that.
Okay, so you take 5 piercing damage, as does Gry, and that's going to bring us to Ren.
Alright, so Ren is going to move over there, cast it. Well, I still have the tiny magic pointy, and I'm going to use it to stab the kobold in front of me.
Let's see it.
And I rolled a 19.
25. You rolled a 25 because you have
Oh
advantage.
yeah, sorry. And then the damages would be 20 damages.
It's dead.
Magical damages.
Yeah. Okay, and then is that your turn?
And then I am going to end my turn, obviously, yes.
Phenilius, Sylvan, what would you like to do?
I will cast Firebolt.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Phenilius cast Firebolt with a 14 to attack, and then he did. Is that 21 damage?
No, 11 damage. That would only be if I had
Oh.
advantage somehow.
Either way, boom, it's deed. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay, my dear friend Rabbi Jan, what would you like to do for your turn?
Don't forget, Briss isn't in the initiative tracker, and he has a 5 also.
Okay, I will put Grizz after Rabbi Jan.
Who's feeling ouchy? Say ouch.
Who's feeling ouchy? Say ouch, please.
Nobody's ouchy?
Not really. No, it's first turn.
It's been a tickle.
Kobolds aren't really
Okay.
scary yet.
Well, I think in Robbie John's anxiety-ridden state, she's going to uncharacteristically run up at a kobold and attempt to stab it.
I don't think I've ever seen Rabbi Jan get stabby.
Well, she's gonna try. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, and then you click stabbity rip stab for damage.
Robbie John rolled an 18 to hit and 2 piercing damage.
Perfect. That kobold yips as you hit it. Are you gonna do anything else?
I think Robbie John is going to get nervous from the yip and then back away, even though it allows that attack on whatever.
As you back away, ouch! That kobold was a jerk. You come in and stab it, it yips, and it sees you start to back away. And as you back away, it manages to stab you in the back for 7 damage.
Robbie John is upset.
I would be. That's the hardest I've seen a kobold hit in a really long time.
Well, that's the end of Robbie John's turn.
Gry is going to firebolt this kobold, which, as you can see from the dice totals, murders it. Tom is going to come down and attack that guy, and that's his turn. And now I've reordered the roll with the two people I forgot out of it. Basil, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna hit him. Yeah.
Watch him miss 3 times. I rolled a 1 and a 1 and a run.
First attack, 25.
Totally not enough to miss. Or I guess it isn't enough to miss.
That's 5 bludgeoning damage. Second attack, 15.
Which hits.
7 bludgeoning damage.
It's dead.
And then I'll run over to the stunned one and kick him in the nut. Bonus action attacker, 24 to hit.
Yes.
10 bludgeoning damage. We did it, team. That's my go. There's so many boys.
What?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving this game. No. No.
You guys hear the sounds of the yips, and you smell the gross smell again. And again, 8 more kobolds ring their way out of, with that weird backward elbow coming out all weird, of the glass mirror portals.
I'm assuming their bodies are still there, though. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, the bodies are there. Yeah, you're standing over the bodies of your enemies, who, if you don't figure out how to close these portals, will eventually become a mountain.
Finn?
Somebody did mention property damage.
Close the portals now.
Brisk smash.
Bella.
All right, Gry comes up and he shoots a firebolt at one kobold who's still standing. Tim and Tom attack. Tim misses. Tom Sane punches one kobold out of existence, and that's going to bring us to Roland.
Okay.
I would point out that if you guys just leave, you are probably leaving 4 portals that are summoning infinite kobolds right next to Centervale. I mean, you could leave. You can obviously D&D. You can do what you want, but
I have an idea. Maybe we just shut the door, lock them down, and let the kobolds spam forever, and then they will all die from suffocation or something.
Bresinger, what did you discover earlier? Remember, you rolled high, and I said, hey, you also get this thing in whispers?
I was going to say, I think for this turn, instead of attacking these kobolds, Roland's going to turn his mirror so that it's facing the center of the room.
So as you go to push as you start, give me a strength check real quick, first of all.
I got a 5.
Nope, it was a 10 to pass. The mirror stands firm, and that's your action.
Yep.
Ren, what would you like to do?
Well, I would like to do what I do best and keep on hurting these things. I will move. I will attempt to move close by and hit one of them with
That's close
my pointy, and it's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And I am doing 9 piercing damages since I don't have advantage, right?
Yes.
Anyway,
And
it
that's
seems
enough.
like it.
That's enough anyway.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use cunning action to move back here.
Okay. What's your armor class, Basil?
18.
One of them hits you for 6 piercing damage. The other one misses wildly.
Okay, ouch.
Ren, this one attacks and misses you.
Of course he does.
Ooh, rolling.
Ouch.
You take 19 damage because 1 crit.
All right.
And Gry took more damage as well. Finilius Silwyn.
I'm going to firebolt the one directly in front of me,
Okay.
hitting AC 23 and doing 10 damage.
Wait, isn't that a ranged spell in melee?
Yes.
So you miss.
Yeah, because disadvantage.
Finilius learns a lesson.
Range spelly.
I would like to partake in spellet combat. Wait, that's what Roland's doing because he got the magic stick.
Yeah, there's that. What's that feat that takes away that for firing into melee? It's your ranged attack spells, which ranged spell attacks that benefits from that as well. Is that crossbow expert or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's a great spell for evocation wizards. Unless you're just dropping fireballs like a crazy man, then it doesn't matter what the hell. You don't roll disadvantage for fireball. Any other actions?
No.
Breeze, what would you like to do with your turn right now? It's your turn.
I can hear you. Okay. I'm going to go over to where there are kobolds. And do I have I feel like I should have my fireball in effect. Because I queued it up a little earlier.
No, that's gone. That was
That's
a
gone.
ready to action. So basically it means if a certain circumstance happens, If that circumstance happens, your character shoots that spell. Well, those circumstances, it's been long enough that doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'll submit. I don't know what that is, but it's a 24 fireball.
Okay, let's pause for a second, and we're only pausing because I like you. Fireball has an effect of 20-foot sphere, right?
20-foot radius, I think.
Yeah, 20-foot radius, which is 40 foot, right?
Yes.
So do you see this red dot, Dragon Boy?
Yes. Yes, I see the dot.
Do you see the yellow around him?
Yes.
If you cast Fireball where he's standing, everything in the yellow gets it.
Get out of the way!
So because I like you, and I shouldn't say anything because Ren will be fine as a rogue, you might have killed Basil.
No, me and Ren aren't high enough level to be fine yet.
And
I was
that's,
mainly worried about you.
but remember, if she kills Basil with a fireball, she gets a magic item.
She does get a magic item. That's the thing. So anyway,
If he hits me with that fireball, wait, no,
so there's not really right
just a
here
24, never mind.
in this room. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm representing to you? Now, if you're if you were an evocation wizard, you could just magically make your friends okay. But you're not, and they aren't. Even
Yeah, you
you,
don't
if
have
you're
your
within
meta
that circle,
magics.
you've got to roll damage for you. So that 24 fire damage would be for everybody, wherever you would place this. And so fireball, you pick a spot within
God
range,
damn.
and then from that range, that damage happens to everybody. So if you put that spell right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things would be affected by your fireball, and all of them would be affected to a total of 24 damage.
Jesus Christ.
It's a great spell that has killed many people.
Including my friends.
So I'm moving fireball example out. So in the future, I'll just let you do that. But I just, you're new to sorcerer, and I like you guys. I just wanted to give you a little lesson in fireballs.
Awesome. I will cast another spell.
You can cast Scorching Ray and target
Yep,
up to 3 different Koboldies. Unless you cast
Yep.
it at 3rd level, and then you can target 4 Koboldies. So you're going to cast it at 2nd or 3rd level.
3rd.
Go ahead and click the Scorching Ray words, like in the chat right there. If you hover over Scorching Ray, it'll highlight with red. Click that. You see the chat where it says like Fireball 24,
Yeah,
and then
it's
just
not.
12, and then if you left click the word Scorching Ray, it doesn't do anything.
It is now.
Impossible. That's not it. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Why is it rolling a strength check?
It's rolling a 0 + 1. You don't have it set up.
Yeah, there she goes. She did it there.
Huh. That was weird.
All right, so okay, go ahead and highlight the one you're gonna hit first. Do the ring thing, left click and hold the kobold you want to hit.
Is it my turn?
No, we're still waiting on Bresinger to left click the kobold she wants to hit.
So
Left click
good. I
and hold
just want to
the-
make sure I didn't miss anything.
So that one just took 5 damage. Where do you want to send your next bolt to? He's still alive. All right, go ahead and click the damage or go ahead and click to cast the spell because remember you got to actually hit with it again. Before you do the damage, you got to roll the spell again because it's a different bolt. Each bolt has to hit. It's like having multiple attacks as a fighter. There we go. That definitely hits, and then click the damage from there, and it died. You have 2 more bolts. You're like, yeah, bitch. Oh, and that's gonna miss. So go ahead and click a new bolt, and that critically hits.
And then doesn't Briss also get that bonus because of it being fire? That bonus to the damage on like one
Yeah,
attack?
Yep, it does. I was gonna apply that to which one made more sense for her and just metagame for her, and I'm doing that now. So which of these other kobolds are you hitting with your 4d6 damage?
Yeah, you crit.
Which one of the other ones are you hitting with your 4d6 damage? Because that one has 2 hit points. There we go.
You just attack Ren for no reason. So yeah,
I
fuck
love
it. Fuck him.
Except for when you said Ren, she meant Basil. Go ahead and roll your
Of
damage.
course.
That's a total of whatever. Do you see how it did the crit? The left one was 2 and 2, 2d6s, and the right one was 6 and 1. So you did 4 + 7 damage, which is enough to kill another one. Now, what you can do as a sorcerer, you have sorcery points, right? And you can use those sorcery points to affect your spell. Typically, I'm going to want you to say you do that before you cast your spell. I'll give you the option here. It's not necessarily necessary. You can use 2 of your sorcery points right now, or you would do it before you cast your spell to do quicken spell. So you can take a spell with a regular attack action and make it a bonus action. So you could have sped up that Scorching Ray, leaving you your main spell attack action. Now, if you do that, you can only cast a cantrip. You can't cast like Scorching Ray and Scorching Ray. But you can cast Firebolt if you want to take 2 spell points off, add another kobold.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
Perfect. All right, so then pick a kobold somewhere on that little thing that you can see and firebolt it, and murders it. Murders it so good. Okay, let's see the bolt. Yeah, I like how Briz is slowly like, oh my god, sorcerers actually do kind of a lot of damage. I'm kind of the doom in the group. If you ever get people that hits, go ahead and click and roll damage.
As though I'm the bad thing again. Everybody.
I mean, I don't know why it's doing the bad thing, but it had 2 hit points, so it hits because you're rolling 2d10. But long story short, you did a crap ton of damage. Are you gonna move before you do anything else?
Yes.
Well, I will remind you, you are in melee of a guy. So if you move, he will poke you in the eye like Rabbi Jan.
Then no, I will not move. Go away.
Rabbi Jan. So I typically, just so you know, I typically won't interject as much into your combat round as that. But you're kind of learning the new class, and so I want you to do awesome and be excited about your class. Normally, I'll just shut up and you do whatever the hell you want to do, and I'll just be like, okay, that happens, or it doesn't.
No, I'll just hit all my friends. It's fine.
Shit, that would have been great. Well, okay, that was the end of the Defenders of the Veil. The Veil is undefended. Welcome to our new campaign next week when we roll characters that are fireproof. Rabbi Jan, what's your turn?
All right, so Roland is ouchie. Anybody else feeling ouchie? Say ouch.
You took damage. Basil
Not that
took
much.
damage. Gravine and Fenilius have both taken damage.
Not much, though.
Well, Roland, you want some heals?
That's a lot of conversation for 6 seconds of action.
Well, okay. So Rabijan's going to move over to Roland and use Cure Wounds. All right, Rabijan casts Cure Wounds at level 2.
The
Which
power of
gives-
cats compel you.
Yes. Which gives you 7 and 6, so that's 13 healing points.
All right, is that
Awesome.
your turn?
Yes, that is my turn. Oh, wait. Can I cast Healing Word on myself?
Is it a bonus action?
It is.
Then yeah, sure.
It's a spell though. It's a leveled
It's-
spell.
Yeah,
so
it's a
it's
first
Oh,
level
it's level
spell.
1? No, you can't. You can only cast a leveled spell and a cantrip in the same turn.
Oh,
That's,
yeah. Okay.
That's the way they try to keep me from playing a wizard who just throws like 2 or 3 fireballs a turn. Because what if I could?
Gotcha.
That's why
okay.
it's heartbreaking when you're a wizard fighter and you just want to action surge like 2 fireballs a turn.
Sorry, Basil, it's your turn. And as your turn starts, you guys
Cool.
smell the smell, and you hear the yips, and you see the thing.
Do I understand which way the mirrors turn?
Yeah. I mean, they turn either way. It's a matter
Oh,
of.
they turn either way? Okay.
Might want to reconsider that fireball.
So, what? Should I just smash the mirrors? And I'm going to start hitting kobolds.
I can't tell you what to do. I can just say
That
that
was
you're in a room with a lot of kobolds.
That was in character. That wasn't spud.
Quick, hiding
I'm
cafe,
gonna do-
go.
Oh god. I'm going to do flurry of blows attacks. The first 2 are going to the bottom left one, the top left one, and then an attack on the last 2 on the last one.
Let's
I'll
see
do
it.
my-
Ooh, that last
the
hand's
first
for
one's-
catching.
Yeah, the first one's a 14, the second one's a 20, the third is a 19, but the last one's 11.
All of them but the 11 hit.
Cool. First one takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
It died.
The second one takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
It died.
The third one takes 10 bludgeoning damage.
It's fine. It looks unhurt. I'm just kidding. It's dead too.
Shit. Then
That was good. Way to clear that out. That was great.
that's how it be. That's them monk fists. I'm going to. I guess I'll wait. Which is the back of the mirror?
The flat. The circle is.
Okay, so if I was
quote
to like stand there, that's where I'd be able to turn it from.
You can turn it. It's on a rotary base, like a lazy Susan.
Oh, so I can, okay, so I can
With
turn
a,
it like
with a strength check of 10, Roland discovered when he rolled like a 7.
All right, I'll move closer to the mirror and get ready to turn it next turn.
Which mirror?
The one I'm next to. This boy. This mirror. Hi, mirror. Oh shit! I'm out of the bounds. That's my goal. The longer this fight goes on, the more key points I lose. It's like a
Right,
time
spends
bomb.
his turn trying to turn the mirror and fails. And Tim and Tom attack, doing damage to one skeleton. That's their turn. Roland, what's up, buddy?
bonus action, wild shape to a brown bear, and now I'm going to turn that damn mirror.
Sorry, it's only movable with opposable thumbs. That's funny.
And I
As I was
rolled a
making a
6.
joke.
Nice try, Roland. Nice.
My strength is 19 as a bear. I should have gotten that one.
Just
Alright.
barely.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man.
Rin, what's up, buddy? Roland is striking out on moving the mirrors. These mirrors are apparently set in concrete.
Briss, are you sure these things rotate?
No, not anymore.
Where is
DC
Roland,
did.
actually? Where is he?
Roland's in the top right. Oh no, Roland's in the bottom right, surrounded by skeletons and kobolds.
Alright, I'm going to run toward him and try to pointy some, well, motherfuckers.
Alright.
And that's an
11
to hit.
which does not hit.
Although I have advantage because of Rakish Audacity, since there is no allies within 5 feet of me, so it's a 12. Does 12 hit?
I'm gonna read that real quick because there's a lot of them right there.
Do you want me to like click on it so you can see it?
Nah, I'm sneaky. I can get into your stuff. Rakish Audacity doesn't necessarily give you advantage. The way it reads is.
If I touch, I do. Sneak
No,
attack.
hold on.
Yeah,
It
you're
says
right.
you don't need advantage on a roll to use sneak attack, as long as there are
Sorry.
other creatures and you don't have disadvantage. So no, you miss.
My bad. I do miss.
It's okay. Good effort.
I'm going to use scanning action and run back because I'm a coward.
I love you so much.
I'll be back, Ron. Don't worry, buddy. I got your back.
Rez, you take 8 damage.
I don't want to.
Same. I'd rather not.
Rick, you take 6.
Now, are all 3 of those things able to hit me?
No, the 2 of them attacked you. 1 attacked Gry. So the one up top and the one on the right attacked you, and then the one in the bottom left, who's on the other side of the mirror, attacked Gry.
Okay, so the one
So
on
I
the right
rolled-
is able to reach around the corner of the mirror,
Yeah,
or it doesn't go out
mirror's
that
not as-
far. It's a 5 foot,
It-
7.
yeah. It's like it's more like a 3-foot mirror, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, and these kobolds give each other advantage, pack tactics and whatnot.
So many fucking dice.
Roland, you take 5 damage, and Tom takes 11 damage, 12 damage. Vanillius, what would you like to do?
I am going to cast a spell.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
Roland, you should
cast-
switch out. You should put your bear there and calculate your hit points.
Yeah. I'm just going off the base HP.
Okay. Go ahead and switch them out, and then make sure you get your damage taken. And then what are you going to cast, Vanillius?
I'm going to cast Thunder Step.
Oh, big boy spell.
I'm going to move.
You teleport
myself
yourself
there.
to an unoccupied place you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear, thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Thunder can be heard from up to 300 feet away and can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell. There must be an unoccupied space within 5 feet of your destination space for each creature. Let's see was that 3d8? That was 11 damage?
11 damage.
And then these 2 were kind of on the other side of the pillar. Good spell, weirdo.
What's thunder damage? Does the pillar block thunder damage?
I hope so. Oh, geez, you rolled a 1 for a save. As you teleport away, Gry falls down. And then, Resinger, what would you like to do?
Can I spend this entire turn trying to break whatever mirror I am closest to?
You are halfway in between 2 mirrors with 2 guys in melee range of you.
Cool. I'm just gonna move to this one. I don't care if they hit me. I have decided that I care if they hit me.
Take 14 hit points of damage.
Nope. I'm going back.
Oh no, they hit you. You're up there.
I don't care. So they hit me. Am I okay?
Is 14 points of damage leave you okay?
It leaves me fairly alright. I'm just gonna
Then that's-
I'm just gonna drag my bleeding dragonborn ass all over to the mirror and just try and break it as fast as possible. Just like,
How are
get
you?
me out of here!
How are you gonna break it?
I'm just gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with my fists.
Okay, go ahead and roll a unarmed attack.
How do I do that? Somebody help.
Yes,
So
Fenilius,
D20
they all come
plus
out of the
strength.
front.
D20 plus strength.
Or minus strength.
Fair
You know
point.
what? I'll hit it with my quarterstaff. It's fine.
You guys don't want to just rotate it?
I'm gonna break it.
All right.
He really wants us to rotate it. I think we should not do that.
Don't do that. He has a smirk on his face.
No, it's fine. But a 7 misses. I mean, it's magical.
No, it's
Well,
not fine.
It's fine. Rabbi Dan, what do you want to do?
Robbie John's not sure.
Heal me, tiny cat.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and then there's these mirrors, and there's still stuff like attacking, and there's a lot happening.
Well, I have a quick question.
And to reiterate, Gry, when Fenilius teleported away, he failed to save, and he's down. Gry's not awake right
Wait, what? Why didn't I know about this?
now. I said it kind of casually, I realized.
What the hell, man? Okay, well, sorry,
My
Dragon. There's a child dying. Have to take care of that. So I'm assuming cure wounds would work.
You probably not close enough to reach him. You could healing word, and that would bring him back up.
Yeah, okay, we'll do healing word then.
It's 30 feet. You can walk up there if you want.
You'd have
But
to
then-
walk through kobolds, though.
There's no kobolds right there. She's fine.
Well, those guys.
Oh, that's not to
Well,
her.
those fellers.
No, you
Oh.
picked my avatar.
You're
Well,
over
those
here.
little fellers.
There's all sorts of you. There's no way to get over there. I was going towards Fenilius.
All right, then yes, I will try healing word for Gry since he's dead on the ground currently. All right, so I did healing word at a level 3 for 12 points of healing.
He pops back up. Like, would you?
That was a bonus action. You could use your action to try and turn that mirror.
You want to see how strong Robbie John is?
It
I
can't
got
be
a
any
question.
worse than a bear.
Which direction? Roll an intelligence check real quick.
Me?
Yep.
I'm fairly smart. 14.
You'd know that the mirrors were all facing away from each other right now. You would just think of that.
Thanks, DM.
Yeah, I love you guys, and it looks scary right now.
So that would be a strength check. Yeah, Robbie Jan rolled a 17 for strength. She's extra strong, stronger than a bear even.
So what are you doing to that? What are you doing to that mirror? Which way are you facing it?
I'm gonna point it towards the middle of the room, so it's facing directly opposite of the one opposite of the room. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like that? You want to turn it that way?
Essentially, yes, so that it's pointing right about, middle of the room.
Okay.
And I believe that would be the end of Robbie John's turn then.
I'm just reading a spell real quick. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Animate dead. Spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones. Of course, you don't use your spell. You start without never life. Raise an undead creature, technical skeleton, or choose bones or zombie. If you choose course, the team has creature statistics. On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to command a creature. Spell if it's within 60 feet. If you control multiple blocks, command any or all of them. Issuing the same command to each one, you decide which action the creatures take. Creature commands, creature on defense, self-resolves, order, creature falls until the task complete. Creature is under your control for 24 hours, after which it stops being a command. To maintain control, you can sacrifice another spell. Okay, that's fine. There's no word about. I was worried that once he went down, that the skeletons would go rogue. So I was just verifying, which does not seem to be the case. It doesn't read that that's the case. Basil, what are you doing, buddy?
Wait, so I got to my turn and more kobolds haven't spawned yet.
Sure, yes.
Sick. Okay, are we turning or smashing? And I'm gonna. This looks like kind of fucked up by these kobolds, so I might move. Yeah, I'm gonna move past. Instead of working on the mirror, I'm gonna leave that to Briss, and I'm gonna move towards the kobolds that attacked him. I'm gonna start swinging. I'm gonna give them each a normal attack. 23, 25.
Those both hit?
First would take 6 bludgeoning damage. Second would take 9 bludgeoning damage.
That one's gone. That one's not.
I love the yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he says whenever he hits stuff. And then I'll bonus action attack the living one.
All right, let's see what you do.
17 to hit.
It hits. Let's say the damage. Catch it,
My
man,
hand.
sucker.
Oh god!
Yeah,
8
woo!
bludgeoning damage.
It's gone. It's no longer with us.
Sicky. And then I will finish my movement up to the bottom mirror.
All right, it's Gry's turn.
There you
And
go.
Gry, when he gets up, as he kind of crawls up, he looks towards the kobolds, and he's got a really creepy look. Like, it's the creepiest necrotic energy. As he reaches out to touch the back of this kobold, you see like almost like a bluish black, if that makes sense. Kind of glow. It's almost like a smoke is emanating from his hand. And as he touches the back of the kobold, he puts his hand down on its shoulder, and the kobold actually withers, and almost like it just ages to death rapidly and collapses into a pile at his feet.
Ew.
And weirdly enough, he looks healthier.
He sucked the kobold.
We need to work on phrasing.
Sucked the life out of.
Yeah, I'm abbreviating.
That's still questionable.
Don't abbreviate.
That sounds like a
Absorb
soundbite.
kobold. Do you think if you like cast that spell, do you get to like know what they would have tasted like if you'd cooked them? You're like,
Taste the
That's my
taste the
headcanon.
kobold.
oh, it tastes like
Nom, nom,
chicken.
nom, 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 nom.
Tim and Tom attack. That thing dies. Roland, what do you want to do?
Okay, so now I don't have to kill that kobold. I'm just going to bolt straight up to this mirror over here, and let's see some magic.
Which direction are you wanting to turn it?
I want to turn it so it's facing the center of the room.
Like that.
Yep, and I got a 15 on that one.
It went. It worked. It's only a 10. It takes a 10. You guys are just wimpy. This was supposed to be over a long time ago. I'm terrified because there's more kobolds coming if you don't figure this out soon. And speaking of that,
Oh no, Robbie.
Robbie, you take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total damage.
Meow. That hurt.
Fanilius.
11.
Yeah, 11. What are you at? What are your hit points at?
Mine?
Yep.
22.
You and Gry both. What are you doing now, Fanilius?
I am going to firebolt the one standing in between me and Rabijan.
Let's see it, sir. That misses.
As it goes zipping past. Oh, sorry.
Actually bounces off the mirror and hits the mural on the wall. So it's like bing pow pew.
Rabijan's gonna kind of screech and jump off to the side, just enough to miss it.
Bresinger, what would you like to do, Bresinger?
Briss is just gonna kind of give up on trying to break the mirror and is going to try and turn it.
That's good. It was really magical mirror. You were gonna have to do something ridiculous to hurt it.
One punch.
If you played the One Punch theme song and punched it with your fist, you would have triple advantage. But you didn't do that, and it doesn't count now. Let's see that roll. Give me a strength check. Nope. As your hands were bloody, it slips, and it does not turn the thing because you rolled a 4 for your strength check.
Fuck that.
Rabijan, what would you like to do?
Cry. Rabijan hurts.
Heal yourself.
I've got 2 lizards in my face.
Yeah, that's true. Heal spells don't come with an attack roll.
No, I am going to attempt magic missile. I'm going to forego my heals this round for magic missile because I want them out my face.
All right, magic missile creates 3 bolts. How you doing it?
Well, are they pretty even with health, or I suppose do they look like they're relatively even from health?
I don't think they've been hit.
The bottom one has actually been thrashed. Yeah, he got hit a few times and never finished.
All right, well, we'll do what a little bird told me, and we'll hit the bottom one with less and the upper one with more.
Okay, go ahead and cast the spell and roll the damage.
So you roll 3 times?
Yep. So that's the bottom one there. That one worked.
All right, 2, 3, and 3.
And that top one looks very rough off.
Good. Somebody kill it, please.
Basil, what would you like to do?
Panic. Would it cost me an action to like take a second and think about what facing all the mirrors at each other might do?
Yeah.
I'll just try and turn my mirror. But I will audibly say, I'm not sure about this, guys, but I'm going to trust you.
Where are you turning it?
I'll turn it to the middle so it's facing Roland's mirror.
All right, let's see that 10 or better. That's all you need, Monk, Flippy boy.
I do
Roll a
flips,
4.
not
If you roll a 4, I'm
Wait.
pretty sure that this is designed to kill you.
I rolled a 7.
How about a 7? Okay, you gonna move or are you good there?
Hold on. Could I give him my inspiration so that he could roll that at advantage?
No, that's your inspiration.
Okay.
But if you want to give it, if it was before the, fuck it, yeah, you can give it to him. It's not a roll at advantage; it's a re-roll.
Best DM ever.
So should I redo it?
Yeah, if you would like to take his, and you can mark off that he doesn't have it anymore, and you can re-roll it. I'll do that. That seems fair. Yeah, I was actually reading one of those D&D, the little thing where what's his name answers stuff, and it's a common misconception that it's with advantage. It's not. It's a complete re-roll.
I'm sorry if I mess this up. I have a +2 to strength.
I swear if you.
Oh, that's 10! That's 10! Yeah.
Inspiration well spent.
Hooray!
Thank you, Roland.
So as this mirror faces the mirror across the room, you guys hear like just a loud kind of a high pitched noise, and both the two mirrors that are facing each other shatter. They shatter and fall into
Just
a
look
bunch
at
of
it.
pieces of glass on the ground.
I look down at the shattered mirror at my feet and then up at the 2 kobolds and just wave like, oh, hello. Hadn't seen you there.
All right, and Rai is going to step over here, and he's going to firebolt one of his kobold boys.
Is it possible that I skipped my turn last round?
No, I think you went because this is it's just now to the end. It's at the beginning. It's the second person in this turn.
Okay.
You'll be going very soon, I'm sure.
At the top, the kobolds are kind of overlapped, so it looks like one's standing on the other's shoulders and they're trying to be a Fulbold.
I can't stand you. Tim and Tom attacked, and Gry attacked, and stuff happened, including one kobold death. And Roland, it's your turn again.
Okay, so Roland's going to dismember these kobolds. So multi-attack. I can actually. I'm going to move first to right there, which won't get provoke an opportunity attack. And now I will
You're still in melee.
multi-attack.
It's good.
So biting that one, and if the bite kills it, I'm slashing at this one with my claws. But
Sweet. Let's see it, Lars. Do it to it.
16 for 7 piercing with the bite.
It's not dead, but it is not healthy at all.
And then
It looks like
will-
it just got bit by a bear.
Then
I'll do that.
I'll just finish him off with my claws then.
Yeah, you bit it and it was bad, and then you just squished it into pulp on the ground with your bare claws. All right, it's gonna be Ren. Your turn, my friend.
All right. Rin is going to run over there, hit the thing with pointy, and it's 13. Does it hit? Please tell me it does.
13 hits, yes sir. I'll go ahead and say you need a 12. Oh gosh, it's gone. It's
And
dead.
it's 24
dead.
damages.
It's dead as shit.
It is. And then I am going to use gaining action to go right over there. Because I am daunting. End of turn, never mind.
Basil, you take 4 damage. Grez, you take 8 damage. Roland, you take 5.
Is Robbie John safe?
Robert John is safe, but Tim falls.
No!
God damn it! Now we gotta do that again.
Your healing spells may or may not affect him. That's something I probably need to know.
I'm pretty sure it
The
would kill
rules
him,
for-
right?
I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't get like saves. I'm pretty sure it's just dead, right? So
Yeah,
it wouldn't
I'm
be
pretty
able
sure
to
it's just
heal.
that too as well. Yes. Correct.
Oh
Cornelius.
Well, I will firebolt this guy.
Okay, that hits. It hits with an aggression.
AC 20 for 8 damage.
It is alive, but you don't know how. It's just got pieces of flesh mangled where you hit it in the shoulder. You can see kind of in its jaw, some of the flesh around its jaw is burnt in, and so like it doesn't have to smile to show you teeth anymore. Hey yo. Would you like to do any movement?
Not if it's gonna hurt me.
No.
No, I was talking to Phanilius.
Oh,
If I was you, I would scorching ray those bastards right meow.
I'm going to. Don't worry about it.
Because I like you alive, but you're not very. Although if you turn the mirror, you might blow up the other 2 mirrors. I mean, that's another thing.
Or you could just cry. That's what I do.
It's true.
I'm not there yet. In about another 15 minutes, I'll be there.
Sorry, I didn't realize this encounter was going to take all of the time. I also didn't realize you were going to fight up to. We're about 34 kobolds.
Look at all the dead kobolds.
All 3 of those bolts hit.
Corpses are piling up.
All right, I'm going to assume you do the 4 and the 5 on one and the 11 on another.
Yes.
Are you going to move? Or are you good there?
Uh,
Are you going to move?
I'm not gonna move. I'm good.
Hold on, wait.
Huh?
Never mind. Okay. Rabbi Jan. Okay, Rabbi Jan, you're in a precarious place. Usually, if you move from where you're at, you get attacked. But you're on the other side of said mirror. So if you go down and then up and over and stay out of 5-foot range of that kobold right there, you're going to sacrifice some movement. But maybe you get close enough for healing word. Does that make sense?
I am already close enough for healing word.
Oh, okay. Then just do your thing.
60 feet.
I
Alright.
see.
So healing word will do level 3 on breast. Alright, so that's healing word level 3. You get 12 points back.
Thank you. I need that.
I love how her healing word is meowie.
Are you going to move or are you comfortable in that spot?
I'm gonna sit for the time being.
All right. Basil, your turn.
Hello. I was like, wait, why is there only half kobolds? But then I realized, oh yeah, we destroyed 2 of the mirrors. That makes sense. That adds up. Okay, I'm gonna hit my kobold.
Are you
Where's
though?
my fucking sheet? I
don't
keep
think
missing
you're
my sheet.
I don't think you're going to hit, especially if you can't even find your sheet. Sounds like a miss. Oh, that hits.
18.
Hiya woo!
Yeah, ooh, that's 10
Oh,
damage.
perfect.
Ooh, damage. I'm fucking torn, guys. I'm gonna move, and I'm going to move to.
Do I move the mirror? Do I save
Actually,
the
my-
cleric? Do I move the mirror? Do I save the cleric? I don't know.
Robbie John's a little bit effed in the corner over here. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna move
little
over to
bit.
Fine.
Robbie.
You've got Tom and Gry.
Guy's probably a little emotionally crippled at the moment.
What if he goes into berserker? What if he rages? What if he
And
all of a sudden he's like,
you know,
I would like to rage.
I'm gonna spend the rest of my attacks on
hellish
the kobolds
rebuke,
in front of me.
please.
All right, let's see your rest of your attacks, which are probably all.
Okay, well, the first one
Wow.
misses.
Wow. How prophetic am I?
I'm spending a key point to do flurry of blows, so the first one's gonna go on the one right in front of me. That's a
That one hits.
22.
So it's your third attack.
5 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Which one did you hit right there?
The one right in front of me. So like the one to the
Got
right
it.
of me. Yeah. And then I'll do my second flurry of blows attack on that one too.
Let's see, it's with it. Oh,
I want a crit, son of a bitch.
It's dead. No matter what you roll,
Yeah. Yeah.
your bonus to damage is enough to kill it.
I would be like, somebody get that fucking mirror.
All right, that's your turn.
That's me, boss.
You hear Gry casting.
How does he sound? Does he sound weepy? Does he sound like angry? What's going on in this teenager's mind over here? Whoa!
It sounds like you just took a 13-year-old's PlayStation away.
Oh,
What's that thing on me?
You have grown in size.
Oh.
One might say you're enlarged.
You fuckers who picked up me in school are done.
All right, so enlarged. Your size doubled in all dimensions. You're twice as high, twice as heavy. No, you're 8 times as heavy, twice as wide. You are now a large monk. So
now you can step on Fulbolds, just squash them.
you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your weapons have upgrade. With your weapons are bigger, you do an additional D4 damage per
Does that
attack.
include my hands?
Yeah, you make a melee weapon attack for that. So you do an extra D4 damage to your hands.
I want to shout something.
Okay, I'll let you shout something.
This is so unfair to me. Like he's 4 times my size now.
I have
Tom
news
misses his
for
attack.
you. We are all 4 times your size.
Roland,
I'll stab you
what
in
would
your
you like to
sleeve.
do?
Okay, I'm going to take care of this little scaly guy in front of me. 18 for 10 piercing damage with the bite. Cool.
The
In
kobold
that
is slayed by
case-
your bite, which tastes gross.
Then I'll move down here and use the claws on this one.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Ooh, 7.
7 does not land. You are still reeling from how gross the first one tastes, and you miss your attack. Rin, fully frustrated to now 4 times your size rolling. What would you like to do, buddy?
Well, I would like, from all my petitesse, try to hit the kobold that is in front of me with. Is it a free action to spam those magical daggers? How does that work?
No, it's an attack. It's an attack. You get to throw 2 little 1d4 plus 1 damage that's magical daggers from your thing.
Oh shit! Well, I'm still gonna use pointy for now because it's badly programmed on my side.
So that's it. Basically lets you use your attack action, and then you can use your bonus action to throw another one. Does that make sense?
It does, but I'm gonna have to write that down somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So I'm using pointy to hit the kobold in front of me.
Okay.
16
That hits.
does hit, and I'm not sure if rank
It's dead.
sagacity
You got it.
applies.
It works.
Yeah.
They hadn't had a chance to
Briss
move
is
to make
there,
it not
so-
work.
And then I am going to move right here and then wait. Yep, that ends my turn.
13 doesn't hit you, right?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. No, it definitely doesn't.
Roland, a 19 hits you, correct?
Yes, it does.
You take 3 damage. Basil, you take 3 damage, and that's it. Oh no, not it at all. I'm sorry, one more. Tom takes 5 damage.
No.
Cornelius, what would you like to do, my friend?
I will firebolt this guy. I hit AC 9. As it sails past, I once again say sorry.
And again, it bounces off the mirror and hits the wall.
At
Getting
least
very
there's no
close to
trees in here.
Brazinger, what would you like to do?
Do not cut off my head.
Why not? That would be funny. Have I turned the mirror?
No.
No.
Can I
You have
turn the
not turned
mirror?
I would normally
Please
say
try.
yes, as it's only a 10. But I've seen your rolls and don't know if you can.
Honestly, I just want to go to bed.
I believe in
Turn
you.
that mirror, and then you have only 4 kobolds to clean up. Don't turn that mirror, and you're going to end up with 4 more kobolds.
Hooray.
I love you so much, Brazinger. I love you so
Wait,
much.
that
Why
was
are
a
we
save.
so shitty?
You rolled a save.
Oh, that's a strength save. You're supposed to do a check. Redo it. For the love of God, redo it better.
Yes, please. Roll
Seriously.
better.
Channel your inner anybody besides Ren.
Fuck you.
Calm down, Will.
Fuck you!
So which direction would you like to rotate the mirror?
Towards the other one.
And again, the same thing. As the 2 mirrors face each other, you guys hear like a high-pitched whine, a very high-pitched noise, a squeal, and then both mirrors shatter. And for the first time, all of the kobolds that are remaining alive, who are now all stepping in kobold blood, because let's be honest, you've killed over 30 kobolds in this room, and the floor is gross. They look scared as shit. Rabbi Jan, what would you like to do?
Ooh, Robbie John is torn. Robbie John is torn. Sheet. I don't know.
Speed something up or something. I don't know. Hurry up. You only got 6 seconds for a turn.
I'm sorry. Everything happens
Go,
so
go, go.
fast.
Go, go, go.
I'm going to use Chill Touch on the one closest to me.
That one? All right,
Yes,
let's
that
go ahead
one.
and click the button. That's a good one to hit. He looks very dead, but you missed, so it doesn't.
I missed.
1 hit point of damage kills him. I'm going to recommend not moving from where you're at.
I don't plan to.
Basil the Greater, at this point in time, you may go with your giant form. Remember, 1d4 extra damage per weapon attack, which includes your fist.
Yeah, I'll need to add those on after because I don't have a macro, whatever. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit
just
one in front of
control
me.
copy.
24 to hit.
All right, 7 plus 1d4.
11 damage.
Dead. Go.
Okay, free action to pull out my dart and throw it with my second attack at the one. Actually, no, shit, I can't. It's too far away. Oh wait, hang on. What if I? I got a second.
You would be throwing it at disadvantage.
So the range of a dart is 20 feet, right?
Let me triple check.
2060.
Oh, 2060. So you're fine. You can throw that.
It's 2060. So I'm gonna. I pulled a thing. I
Unless
didn't know what I did.
Unless
I'm gonna
Ren
move like
lied.
halfway, throw my dart, and then move back to these ones.
Yeah, I think it's at disadvantage because you're beyond normal range. You're within.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
gonna move a little bit.
it's a disadvantage because he's throwing into melee. So
I thought disadvantage
Double
comes
disadvantage.
Disadvantage
regular
is when
disadvantage.
I'm in melee, right? Wait, is this one close enough to threaten me?
You're shooting into melee, which also is a disadvantage situation.
Wait, is
There's
it?
a feat. Yeah, there's a feat that specifically talks about taking that away.
I thought it was if you're in melee, you get disadvantage on ranged attacks. Because crossbow expert lets you ignore that. But if Rin were providing cover, then that would be like a different thing.
I'm 3 feet tall. I can't provide cover.
You know what?
But
You're
I
right.
mean
You're
that.
right. You're 100% right. Rules
Okay,
lawyer.
so I'm gonna move a bit. Yeah, I have enough movement to do this. I'm gonna move.
You know the
a
meme
bit.
where somebody's staring at something and all the little like calculus is going on above them and around them? That's what's happening to your face right now.
Yes, that is me right now. I'm gonna move here, throw a dart at this shit.
Let's see. That misses. I'm just kidding. Let's see the damage.
Shit, my little 23.
Your weapons grew too, so you still get the it reads you get the
Yeah.
D4. So add the D4.
That's 8 piercing damage. I'm not as good with
It's
dice.
alive, but it's not very happy about it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move back to this kobold and use my flurry of blows.
This is attack number 3 for those who are counting. Stupid monks. I hit 45 times.
Well,
missed.
that one's a 9, so that one doesn't hit. And then this is
You
my
don't
fourth
do well with this kobold, huh?
Apparently not. This is a 12. This is
That
a
one
12
hits barely hits.
4 and
D4?
then
Actually, doesn't matter. That's enough.
10 damage total.
Okay, that's your turn and your movement.
I used up all my movement.
Gry shoots a magic missile. Firebolt at that one and misses, and Tom misses as well. Roland, what would you like to do?
Should have called him Simon's girlfriend.
Roland, we can't hear you talking.
I see. I was pushing the wrong button. So a 9 with the bite, which misses. And then with the claws, 24 for 10 slashing.
Which kills it. Brah. And I think that's going to bring us to Ren. Ren, what would you like to do? I can only imagine you would like to attack a guild.
I am going to try to kill the kobold because
Sweet, let's see an attack. And please don't roll a natural 1.
I can't, actually.
All right. You hit him, and it dies. You don't have to roll damage
Yeah.
because it had 1 hit point.
Yep.
But I will say, how would you like to have killed this thing?
I'm just using pointy and like piercing through its throat and just taking out pointy and just putting it back in its what do you call the thing where you put the sword in?
Scabbard.
Sheath?
Scabbard or sheath?
Well, I'm just putting my pointy into scabbard in a fashionable way and just turning around and not looking at the thing falling down.
All right, and you stab it right in the face, and it kind of it like was hissing at you, goes right through the throat, out the back of the skull. You pull back, whip the blood away like a samurai, re-scabbard your pointy, and it falls silently onto the ground. Not silently, as it lands, it splashes in the 1/8 of an inch thick coat of kobold blood and gooze that has coated the floor. You guys have killed
That's
38
fucking
kobolds.
disgusting.
You guys have killed 38 kobolds.
What the
Because it
fuck?
Whose fucking fault is that?
I,
I mean, technically it's ours with our sheath strip checks.
It's not.
yeah. If your combat was done, I would say you guys are all level 7. But you guys aren't going to get the experience for this until you leave the cave. Which, by the way, everybody give me a perception check.
Is it low light?
Fuck.
It's
'cause I don't have dark vision.
12.
It's
Sorry.
regular light. It's fine. It's lit.
Regular?
There's like
18 for Finilia.
19 for the bear.
22 for Basil.
22 for Basil.
Robbie John rolled an 8.
I can't see jack shit.
Saw the blood
Pressing
in your
gonna roll
eyes.
a 6.
You guys, everybody who rolled 15 and above, so Fenilius, Roland, and Basil, you hear a heavy thud, and it sounds like a door exploding. And in a voice you hear, "Who's in my room?"
Thank you for listening to Defenders of the Veil. You can follow the cast on Facebook at Defenders of the Veil or on Twitter at Defenders Veil. If you're a fan of the show, why not head over to Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or your pod-catching app of choice to subscribe and leave us a rating and review. Be sure to tune in next week for more shenanigans from the Veil. Until then, Guildies, farewell.